Welcome to Destinations A to Z. I am Glenn Bailey. We are here to bring you some news about Camping World, more specifically about Camping World of Chattanooga. Camping World of Chattanooga caught on fire Friday, September the 22nd. Chattanooga Fire Department, along with multiple others, were dispatched to 6728 Ringgold Road at about 6:30 p.m. on that Friday afternoon. The intensity of fire was in the proximity of retail fireworks, along with a commercial street, which likely prompted the call for mutual aid from multiple fire departments. According to a technician who works at Camping World location, the employees were working in the structures that were destroyed by the fire and had locked up at about 6 p.m. that day. A short time later, a fire was detected by the surveillance cameras at Camping World, at which time then the fire departments were dispatched. Billowing black smoke could be seen for miles Friday evening as the fire damaged the RV dealership repair facility on Ringgold Road. The East Ridge Fire Departments deployed 2 ladder trucks from the middle of Ringgold Road to pound water on the structure fire fronting the street, which Fire Chief Mike Williams said that building was used to repair the recreational vehicle.
Right now we believe we've got the fire contained. We are still hitting hot spots. We do have crews interior trying to make sure that we do have the fire cut off.
Officials said no injuries were reported in the fire. Ringgold Road east of Interstate 75 was completely shut down to allow the emergency personnel and firefighters to stage on the busy roads just after rush hour. Mr. Gilbert, a customer of Camping World, said he got a call Saturday morning that the building was burned down and his camper was a total loss that was inside being repaired. Gilbert was also living in his camper full time. He also does seasonal work at national and state parks across the U.S.
But I've got to have a trailer to get those jobs because they don't furnish you a place to stay. So I don't know what I'm going to do this summer.
He said since the fire, Camping World management has not been helpful in resolving anything.
They told me right off the bat that they weren't liable for this, that my insurance would have to pay. And so I called corporate because there's no sense calling these people here. They can't do anything. And the corporate said the same thing. It's up to you. Your insurance will have to pay for it. We're not held liable on that.
Mr. Charles Milken is in the same boat as Mr. Gilbert. His trailer was in the process of being repaired before it caught fire as well. Mr. Milken said that's the last time he's heard from Camping World and hasn't heard anything back. He said not one single person has apologized for what happened.
Monday morning, I get a call from the service department wanting me to pay for the repair that they had supposedly done before it burned. So I said, I'll come over and write you a check, but let me check with the insurance company first. I mean, I'm covered, my insurance company will pay for it, but I don't feel like it's right for my insurance company to pay for something that occurred with them. You know, it's their fault. I mean, whatever started the fire, it certainly wasn't me or the insurance company. So,
according to the attorney from McMahon Law Firm, said the fire was caused due to negligence by Camping World. The owner should be held liable. It's not clear what caused the fire at this time, but they're still working on it to provide the root cause. That being the case, guys, here's what you need to be aware of. Make sure that you have fire insurance on your RV, and make sure to call your insurance company and say, hey, give them a what if scenario if you take your RV in for service to make sure it is covered. But that's what you pay for insurance for. You pay for insurance to where you shouldn't have to go to a business and say, I want you to pay for my RV. The insurance company is supposed to do that for you. That's what you pay. That's the service. It's no different than if you get hit in an accident. Even though it's someone else's fault, then you go to your insurance company and report it to your insurance company. Then they go to their insurance company to get their money back. That way you get back on the road and camping as soon as possible. Camping World seems like these days they're in the news almost every single week, either buying out another dealership or something like this that's happened, although this don't happen that often. But that being the case, I hope this information has been helpful for you. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And remember, guys, hope to see you on the next one, and safe travels. Thanks for watching.